Yeah. I'm sorry, my mom's calling and I don't know how to turn off the alerts. This has been my problem with technology in the age of quarantine.
No, you've humanized yourself.
I don't know how to turn the alerts off on my computer, and she will likely call back again, so I'm sorry if that happens.
Hey guys, welcome to Stir Crazy, the show where you'll never know whether my guests are actually wearing their pants or not. My guest today is the co-creator and the star of everyone with good taste's favorite show, Schitt's Creek. It's Dan Levy.
Hey!
Dan. It's good to see you, man.
I am not wearing great pants right now, if you must know.
We must know.
I put a sweater on to give the illusion that I'm properly dressed, but I am still in sweatpants. So it is a comfortable conversation that we're going to have. I thought it might help the ease of our chat.
Yeah. I want you comfortable. I want you at ease.
Exactly.
Can you set the scene for me a little bit? What room are you in literally right now?
I'm in my office right now.
Where the magic happens.
Where the magic hopefully will happen. Yeah, it's a weird time. It's a very I've been cooking, as has everyone else on the internet apparently. Someone sent me like an Instagram post of Kim Kardashian making cream of wheat this morning, and I thought, okay, anything's on the table at this point.
Are you taking care of yourself in the same way you normally would be? Like, is it like, who gives a shit?
I have worn this hat for 2 weeks. So I don't want to get into hygiene right now, but let's just say this is the best we're going to do, and it's not great.
Can you describe what's underneath there? What am I not seeing?
A lot of hair that is just growing in all different directions, and it's, as a collective, it's not a great look. It's like wiry Kramer hair, and then the sides are really long. It's like a Sideshow Bob kind of effect right now. And I haven't had the care, I suppose, to really find the right products because we're in a death spiral. So
you're saying the priority in these days times is not
my priority right now. My priority is, helping as best I can and making sure that we get through this as a community.
Maybe like a Flowbee. You could get like the self haircut thing. Remember that?
I have often flirted with the idea of shaving my head, but the problem is I don't have one of those heads that look great. Like, I'm not going to look like a sexy like Marine when I get out of this. That won't help anybody.
Right.
So all we can really do is throw a hat on right now and focus on better things.
So not only have like anyone with good comedic taste discovered this show, but also you've got your fair share of some cool celebs have discovered the show over the years. No less than everyone from Mariah Carey to reportedly Jennifer Lawrence is a fan of the show.
I don't really know about the Jennifer Lawrence thing. Someone must have talked to her, or she must have mentioned it somewhere. It's the first I'm hearing about it. I think she might have talked to Catherine about it.
That's what I had heard. Yeah,
I think that's what it might have been.
Have any friendships blossomed from these new celebrity fans of the show?
Mariah and I seem to have developed an online correspondence. She freed up some tickets to her Christmas show this past December, which was very nice of her to do, but we've never actually met in person. And part of me feels like that's probably for the best.
Right.
Because I don't want to know what I would do if I were to meet her, and she probably doesn't want to know what I would do if I met her. So
right.
A little bit of social distancing at this point, I think, is probably great.
I want to talk about the great characters you've created on this show. They're so indelible. They're going to be in my mind forever. I'm going to name one of your characters, and you tell me, I'm forming your quarantine.
I think Moira would probably be strategizing ways of leaving the house and bending the quarantine rules. Or either that, or she would be so hyper quarantined that it would sort of give everyone else anxiety. I would also be cleaning up likely a lot of her dishes. I don't think she's a woman who knows how to do the dishes.
Dear old dad, Johnny. He seems like a voice of...
Johnny seems like he would be a very pragmatic person to have around. I think he would probably be, of the entire family, the most reasonable and low-key Rose family member to have during a quarantine.
Yep.
Alexis would be a nightmare, I think. Just constantly breaking quarantine, and you'd then have to ask her like who she saw and how long have they been quarantined, and you'd just basically be infecting your home.
Right.
And David I kind of live with in myself every day a little bit, so that's a nightmare.
one is enough. You don't need another one.
Yeah, one like particle of David living inside me at all times is enough for a lifetime.
As you look around your place, like, have you learned in the last few weeks, like what's essential to you?
I've never cooked before.
I was gonna. So I'm in the same situation. I literally have never cooked.
It's not good. I thought to myself, my mind is quite pragmatic. I like to think that if I have this kind of isolation, I should probably come out of it with a skill. Sure. So I have been trying to cook on a regular basis. A couple days ago, I made a marinated salmon fillet that turned out looking like a kind of like a chunk of coal that you would find in a mine or something. Like it was pitch black.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't have the temperature down, because I don't cook. And this is exactly my problem. I would rather pay for someone to cook than to buy all the ingredients that go into making something and then ruin it and have to order a pizza anyway. That said, all the things that I should probably have done a long time ago, I've been trying to learn and hone. The salmon I made yesterday was actually quite delicious. Lower heat.
Tips from
Who'd have thought? Lower heat.
Okay, before I let you go, one game, if you'll indulge me. Should we play some charades, Dan? We're here. Stop. Hand. Stop. Close. Wide. Hold. Open. Open door. Door open. You're a gymnast. One of us is really bad at this. I'm not sure.
I'm bad.
No. First word. Hey, oh, how are you? Hi, hey, hey. Okay, what was it then? What was it?
It was social distancing.
Oh, that's great.
Was it great? I don't know. I'm not going to the Olympics for this, that's for sure.
Okay.
I was going distancing and then socializing.
Right.
I just looked like the grandmother from Great Expectations. So that's my idea of socializing.
Let's see if I do any better. I won't. Don't worry.
Great.
Okay, here we go.
Staring, eyes, looking, staring, looking, glancing, glaring, belly, drinking, gluttony, consumption, glaring, eyeballs, seeing each other, connections.
Are we out of time, Alan? Tell me we're out of time. My God.
Connections.
That was hard. Our producer is really cruel. It was binge watching. I was trying to do watch. I'm horrible. I'm the worst.
So we just ended this on like a complete note of failure collectively. And if this was an escape room, we would be locked inside.
Yeah, we're stuck in here forever together. We did the best we could. It's a sad note to end on, but I do want to say congratulations again on Schitt's Creek. Here's my advice to you, though. I have one piece of advice. Okay. You know you're the next, you're the Office cast, you're the Friends cast. For the next 10 years, everybody's going to ask you every single day when the reunion is happening. You know that.
People are asking me now, and I'm like, the show is not even off the air yet. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm like, if we just did a reboot next year, it would just be another season of the show. I don't even know if we could call it a reboot yet.
Why don't you just
we need some time. We need the dust to settle.
Sure.
And then I'll see if an idea comes to me and what we'll do with it.
Maybe just put something on the calendar. Say announce 10 years from this date, the reunion's happening. At least we have something to go for, to look forward to.
2030, it's going to be great.
It's going to be amazing. You're always great. I hate that it had to happen under these circumstances, but it's good to catch up with you, man. Stay safe, stay sane, and congrats on an amazing run on Schitt's.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
buddy.
it.